This video is a reflection of my journey of an entrepreneur. I found on the journey of being an entrepreneur that it's very lonely being an entrepreneur, which is fair enough. You can't expect anything else. The reason why is because it's your journey. And you won't expect anything else. It's your decision, your choices, and it's your vision. As Jim Rohn said, no one can do your push-ups for you. It's your journey. So yes, it is a lonely journey, a lonely road to follow. And what makes you a better entrepreneur, in my experience so far, as going from a toilet cleaner and an office cleaner to become an entrepreneur, I find what makes you stronger, and I found this very difficult on my own personal journey, is when I come up against problems, obstacles, and failures. Sometimes on the journey you feel, and you look back at your life when you was an employee, you look back and think it was a lot easier them days. I didn't have the problems what I have now being an entrepreneur. And it's about getting through them obstacles. It's about getting through them problems, which makes you an entrepreneur, which makes you stronger. If you can carry on and not give up, and the failures makes you stronger. Anyone can be happy as an entrepreneur, being successful, having the cash flow coming in, having the money, having your business being successful, having a brand what everybody likes, having people love you and love what you do. But it's when the failures come in, when you see no cash flow coming in, when you see your bank account and you're working hard and you've got no money to show for it, and you're struggling and you're getting problems and people are not liking what you're doing, or you're failing or making the mistakes, making so many decisions what are wrong and failing, and still being strong and carrying on, that makes you an entrepreneur. And in my experience, I've found this. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of wrong decisions in my business ventures and business venture, and failed and lost a lot of money. And I've learnt by them, and I won't do them again, and it will make me stronger. I keep changing and pivoting. You're allowed to change and you're allowed to pivot and be flexible. Mistakes makes other decisions and choices. So you go round the mistakes and you go round the failure. I've had many on the journey and still making mistakes. One mistake I made, and I thought this was going to be fantastic. I thought this was going to go for me and my brand. I won't go into a long detailed story of it. Well, I give a refund, full refund back from one of my shows because of the circumstances I found myself in, that the original booked act didn't turn up, so we got a replacement, and the replacement one up to par, and they were quite rubbish really. And I'm an honest person, and I like to give you my service, what it says on the tin, you'll actually get. And that night, I actually didn't give them what were on the tin. It was very low entertainment. So I decided on my feet, quick thinking that night, to give a full refund to the full audience. So I lost money, big style. And we carried on with the entertainment, so they got a free night really. But let me tell you, that was a big mistake, because it practically took all the money, the surplus money from my business account, because I had to pay everything back. Plus I lost the marketing money. I lost loads of money behind the scenes, and it practically bankrupted me, being honest and being nice and giving a refund. And I thought that would go for me and credibility and go for my brand. But you know what? It didn't. All the people, even now, can only talk about the bad show, about what I put on, and the quality of the show were bad, which I'm not saying it wasn't my fault. It was. I take full responsibility for everything. But they can't remember the good thing I did about refunding their money back. The same night they got the money back in the bank. They didn't have to wait for it. It went straight back in the bank, and I accepted the losses. Well, I felt that was a mistake now. I've learnt by that, because that has really put me back in my business venture. It's really knocked me back for a sixer, to the point of nearly being bankrupt now, and there's no money and cash flow in the bank to put on other shows. So that's one mistake I made, but I've learnt by it, and I'm getting stronger in being an entrepreneur. You get stronger, and it will change your mind. It will change your mind that business is different. I'm learning that business is different. You've got to try to detach yourself emotionally. Yeah, you've got to give good service, and you've got to be kind, but if you're emotionally connected with inside that business, I feel that could be a downfall, because you're too soft. You've got to be hard-nosed, and you really have got to be a hard-nosed business person. And it is about profit, and it is about making money. Of course, it's about making people happy and service them people and finding problems. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty where business is concerned. It's about making money and profit. And if you don't make money, you're out of business, like my business venture, because I give the money back. I shouldn't give the full refund back. I should give a percentage. But there you go. That's one of my mistakes I've made. But you learn by it. And it's a lonely road. And let me tell you that when you do make mistakes, and you are maybe feeling a bit despondent and a bit down from it, oh, you have a lot of friends come around you and giving you sympathy and empathy. And a lot of friends, when you're down, they all come round. Just watch what happens when you fail and make mistakes, and it becomes public and people find out that you've made a mistake. They'll all coming round pretending that they care, and you'll have loads of friends when you're down. But when you're at the top of the ladder, that's when you have no friends. You won't see them coming round then, when you're successful and at the top. Oh no, they won't come round then. But when you're down, they like to kick you when you're down, because it makes them feel good as well. So, what makes an entrepreneur is on the journey, going through the obstacles, making the mistakes, and taking full responsibility and still moving forward one step at a time and creating your vision. It's your vision, it's your journey, it's your road that you're going along, the entrepreneur journey. That's why I call it Peter Corrigan, the entrepreneur journey. My YouTube channel is titled that, and it's about the journey. It's not about the end result, it's about the journey, what you do along that journey. Do you stop and park up on the road and give up, or do you carry on? When your car's broken down on the journey, do you get out and walk? And if your legs are broken, do you start crawling? It's how you perceive your vision and how much you're hungry for it. And what makes you stronger is the failures, the mistakes. And it's true. It's not just a fallacy. It makes you stronger. And it makes you a good entrepreneur. Quick rant on what I've learned on the journey of an entrepreneur so far, gaining experience as I'm doing it. Come along with me on this journey and let's learn together. Go to Peter Corrigan on YouTube, The Entrepreneur Journey, and come along with me on this journey, gaining experience and gaining skills as I'm doing it in the front line. No, I'm not a millionaire yet, but my vision of an entrepreneur, of being financially free and being what I call successful. And when I get to my vision and I get to what I call successful, I'll let you know. Because it's my journey. Even my success is up to me. My success might not be the same as what you feel is success. It's what I've got in my mind, what I feel when I'm successful. But let's learn on this journey. That's what you will learn. You'll see me from a toilet cleaner, office cleaner, not knowing anything about being an entrepreneur or business, throwing myself into the deep end and learning as I go along and gaining experience. No, I can't show you the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the Bentleys, the big swimming pools and the exotic holidays and the penthouse suites and the luxury hotels and the dancing girls and money and flash money in front of you. No, I can't show you that on my journey, on my YouTube channel. But what I can show you is hard grit, determination, entrepreneurship, going on the journey and reporting it back what I'm finding and the experience and the knowledge and the skills what I'm finding of being an entrepreneur, actually doing it. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me comments, and thanks for watching. And come along with me on this journey. Peter Corrigan, The Entrepreneur Journey on YouTube. And remember everyone, you take care. Bye-bye.